All right, guys, we're doing a podcast. And welcome everybody to my podcast, Strega Evolution. If you don't know me, watch the other videos. I'm the president of two organizations. I work for the elections department and I'm an ordained minister. Today's, I'm going to do two stories today. The first one was the time the Los Solitos tried to move into our neighborhood from Holyoke. I had a little crew, my neighborhood crew. We were young then, teenage kids, and one of the kids from the neighborhood came up to us and said, "Yo, they're looking for you. One kid got a hammer." So they caught us in the alley of St. Mary's Church. I believe it's St. Mary's, in the alley there. And they all had bats, and we had only a plastic wiffle ball bat that we filled with powdered lead. So every time you swing it, the lead would go to the end and smash you. So as we're walking down the alley, one of the kids my boys are walking away to go get weapons. And one of the kids is standing next to me going, calling them pussies, telling them to come back. And he has a bat. And he looks at me. And I look at him, he realizes I'm with them. And he flinches. He flinches like he's going to swing it, but he doesn't swing it. That was his bat. So I jump in on him like this, and I grab him. And he's swinging, hitting me in the back. And my boy Charlie comes and takes the bat away. One of my boys takes the bat away. Anyway, I fight with him, and I get him, his body and his head like this in between the fence, and there's a pole right here. And the side of his head is shaved. So I keep punching him in the side of his fucking head, right? The other kid that tried to sneak me with a hammer, my boy took him out with a bat. Bow. And then I'd hit him, and my boy Charlie would hit him with the bat. Boom. I'd hit him, Charlie hit him, I hit him, Charlie hit him, and then bam, Charlie hit me in the hand with the fucking bat. And I go, "Bro, you just hit me with the fucking bat." And he goes, "Oh, my bad." And he takes the bat, bam, smashes it, breaks it on this kid's fucking head. Done, son. The kid's fucking done. And let's just say, and then the police came, and the police were very racist back then in my neighborhood. They used to pull up all the time. You see any niggas or spics in the neighborhood? They used to say that all the time to us. And the Puerto Ricans in the neighborhood, they didn't have a problem with. But if you came over that bridge from Holyoke, forget about it. We could fuck you up, and the police had no problem with it. And then, so, they actually changed, I shouldn't say this, but they actually changed the way soda vending machines are made. And I believe me and my boy Charlie, who's dead, contributed to that. One time we were in Connecticut about hitting some machines. After we'd hit these machines all night. And then in the morning we go to Denny's. And we'd have all ones. We'd tell the waitresses we used to strip. It was a fucking joke. And so that we couldn't hit a lick in Connecticut. So the cops stopped me at a gas station in Chicopee Center, me and my friend Charlie. And we had already hit the machine. And I had done this with tire iron. I could open the machine up with a tire iron. I didn't pry the side. I used to have to, it's a long process. I ain't gonna explain it because I don't want to convict myself. I also used a blowtorch later. But the cops came and they were searching our car, and the money was under the ashtray in the center console, and it was sticking up like an inch. And the cop used to have to put his hand on it to like move himself around the car, and he'd be pushing the money down. So they found a half ounce of weed and 2 weed pipes, and they made us grind our weed into the fucking ground. And actually they didn't find the weed pipe, so we each had a bowl packed for after the licks. And so we lost our weed. And what happened is we got away. Long story short. And they said to us, "You guys in the gang?" This is the 90s, late 90s, 2000s. We had long hair. We listened to heavy metal music. We were white kids. We said, "Do we look like we're in a fucking gang? Look like fucking rock and roll kids. Are you fucking kidding me? If a two-man people's a gang, I guess we're in a gang." But no, there was a crew of us. We were just the baddest two motherfuckers. And yeah, that's those two stories. And then after that, he ended up getting arrested on his way home after dropping me off. even though we lived together, but at that time we didn't live together. And he got arrested, and I take care of his mom. She's a client of the Beacon Tenant Association. We're trying to get her housing. And she's her family's native of Charlestown and Somerville. So I need the support from Boston to help this company grow, this organization grow, so I can help people. But yeah, excuse me. Keep listening, keep subscribing, keep following. Make donations at the Beacon Tenant Association. Make donations at pay.nubile.org, or make donations here on the Spotify. Thank you for you guys' support. There will be more stories. Have a good night, and thank you.